All right. It's your boy Jack Mills, aka Jack the Mortgage Guy. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm over here on this course showing people how to fix their credit. This is part two, and we're gonna get started. So we left off on so all right, personal information. That's just the personal information that's on your credit report, like your name, address, date of birth, social security number. You want to check that credit report. Make sure all this is accurate. Make sure everything is accurate. Like I said in the other video, if it's not accurate, dispute it, man. You can write them or you can call up the credit bureaus. All right, accounts. Any account on your credit report is called a trade line. A trade line, I know you hear like negative stuff. I'm pretty sure some of y'all hear negative stuff about trade lines, but actually it's anything on your credit report. Any account on your credit report is called a trade line. This mic ready. Like credit cards, auto loans, student loans, mortgages, those are trade lines. What you want to check for using on them trade lines, you're going to see the lender's name, the account type, if it's a credit card or installment loan. You're going to see the balance. You're going to see the payment history, credit limit on a loan amount, status, open, closed, current, or delinquent. It's going to say it on your credit report. All right, you got public records. They're on your credit report. I think most of your public records, they stay on there 10 years. I'm gonna go back to the other accounts too. Those using regular accounts stay on your credit report 7 years. All right, these are public records. And what it shows, bankruptcies, tax liens, civil judgments. Now, a tax lien and a judgment should be on your credit report. I want to say they stopped reporting that maybe almost 10 years ago, about a decade ago, maybe about 7 to 8 years. It's not supposed to be on your credit report, so you might want to dispute it if you have a tax lien or a judgment on your credit report. All right, hard inquiries and soft inquiries. That's when you apply for credit. Sometimes you get soft pulls, and we do soft pulls and we do hard pulls in the mortgage industry. Um, yeah, that's basically it. And you have a hard and a soft. Hard inquiry is when you apply for credit. These affect your credit score about 3 to 5 points. Soft inquiry is when you check your own credit or get pre-qualified. Now, remember I was talking about earlier in the last video, there's three credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And they're in three different states. Here's an example. Let's say if you disputed a medical collection with Experian and you had it removed, but it still might report on TransUnion or Equifax. That's why you want to check all three credit reports. If you want to check your credit report for free, go to annualcreditreport.com. Now, if you go to that website, they'll have a telephone, 877 number. I don't remember right offhand what that number is, but you go to annual credit report, they will have an 877 number that you can talk to and get all three credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Now, here's a bonus tip. Let's say you're disputing, right? What you do, print out your credit reports and use color coding. Like use like green for accurate and positive. So everything that looks correct, highlighting green, yellow if it needs verification, red if it's a negative or incorrect or needs disputing. We're gonna get more into that here in a minute too. I'm gonna show you something. All right, this is where it gets good right here. Common credit report errors and mistakes. All right, you done your work, you're checking your credit reports, but wait, something looks off. Yeah. One out of five credit reports have mistakes or errors, and they can help. I mean, they can hurt your credit score. Yeah, they can get you denied for credit. You end up having a high interest rate. You just got to really watch your credit report. We're gonna get into it. All right, common credit report errors and what they mean. A duplicate account. You'll see this too on your credit report. That means you got the same account listed more than once. Why is it bad? It can look like you have more debt or late payments than you actually do. You see that quite a bit. Incorrect balances. And that's something that you can dispute, man. That's a good thing to dispute is the balance. Make sure that balance is correct. And the amount you owe on your credit report is inaccurate, higher than it actually is. Why is it bad? It throws off. This is the reason why it's bad. It throws off your credit utilization, which makes up 30% of your credit score. So if a balance is wrong, here's an example. Let's say your credit card limit is 2,000 and your balance actually 500, but your report shows 1,800. Now it looks like you used 90% of your credit limit, which hurts your score. So just by that, reporting that wrong is going to hurt your credit score. And that actually is against the law too, against the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Wrong account status. What is it? An account marked as late, default, or in collections. It can't say that. It has to be right. It can say it, but it has to be right. Why is it bad? Late payments can stay on your credit report for 7 years, and even one can lower your credit score. Hey, the late payments hurt your credit score 50 to 100 points. I've seen it. I've seen it time after time. Example, you paid off a loan, now it's still listed as past due. This misrepresents your credit behavior and damages your score. Does it all the time. Identity errors, what it is, accounts and personal information that don't belong to you, often caused by mixed files or identity theft. Why is it bad? You could be held responsible for debt that isn't yours. Example, there's a collection account from your utility bill in a city you never lived in. That's a red flag for mixed up or fraud. Yeah, so watch out for the identity errors. Outdated information, what is that? Old negative counts that should be aged off your credit report, usually after 7 years. Those are those accounts that's over. So look for the accounts that's over 7 years old because it's not supposed to be on your credit report. That is a no. If it's over 7 years, it's still on there. Dispute that. No, I ain't gonna cuss. I ain't gonna cuss. Why is it bad? These old scars can be dragging your score, and it don't even need to be on your. It can be hurting your score, and it doesn't even need to be on your credit report. Pitiful. Let me tell y'all something. These credit bureaus do not care about y'all. So look at your credit report and look for mistakes and errors because they're not going to do it for you. They're not going to do it for you. How these errors affect your credit score. Even small mistakes can drop your FICO score 10 to 100 points. Seen it all the time. Small mistakes trigger a loan or credit denial. You can be denied for credit. Sucks. I've seen it. Cause higher interest rates. High interest rates, yeah. Hurt your chance of getting approved for a house. Seen it all day long. All day long. All right, we're still in the common credit report errors. All right, what you want to do, you want to pull all three credit reports, go to annualcreditreport.com, download Experian Equifax TransUnion, highlight all the mistakes or errors that you see that are in red, yellow if it's questionable. Gather proof. If you have proof, send it to the credit bureaus like bank statements, payment confirmations, ID, anything that shows that the mistake is wrong. 4, dispute the mistakes and errors. File a dispute directly with the bureaus that reported the error or mistake. Most can be done online or by mail. Like I was telling you, I can do it online or you can do it by mail. Follow up. All right, when you write these credit bureaus or you dispute, they got 30 days to respond back. So what you want to do is you want to follow up. Smart tip, always print or save a PDF of your credit report before and after disputing so you can track this. You want to track all this information. This whole dispute process is serious now. All right, final thought, fixing your credit report errors or mistakes isn't just a task, it's a power move. Every correction is a step closer to financial freedom. Yeah, dispute those mistakes, man. The dispute process. All right, step-by-step guide to disputing the credit report errors. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Are we getting into the nitty-gritty? We getting into credit repair. What these credit repair companies doing? That's what we're about to get into right now. But I'm gonna make another video next week on these disputing credit report errors. Okay, let me stop this. Yeah, I'll make another video next week, and this is Jack Mills, aka Jack the Mortgage Guy, your favorite lender. Y'all be safe, man. I'll talk to y'all next week. Peace.